second base. Off speed, great pitch. He got him. Barthol gone swinging. With the bases loaded, nobody out. He did go right back to it, and Mijos, he's gone. That one is lined into left field. Thorndike's going to come in. Pato is following him, and the 9-hole hitter. Wells Sykes delivers. 2 RBI single. Coastal on the board first. Hey, let's see what he does. 0-2. Into the mitt, held on to. He gets the big strikeout when he needs it. Now that's a world away. He got him, and another strikeout there for Kramkowski, who picks up his 4th. White sends this one deep to left field. Heading into the corner is Alexander. He leaps up, and it is over his glove and into the dugout at the bullpen.
Did that ball not hit in his glove?
It looked like he had it for a second, but a home run for Mason White the other way. That ball laced, that's a fair ball. It's going to get down. This game's going to be tied. Coming in is Guzman. Nikolakis to second with a double. A homer and back-to-back doubles. Arizona's tied it up at 2. They are warming up Cameron Flukie, who is one of those 3 starters. Good pitch there from Kramkowski to get Pato, I should say. So he strikes out. That's 5 strikeouts.
It's open. This is where you're going to make your pitch.
He does make his pitch. Good one there. Bodine is gone. 69th pitch of the day. That's a good one. Called strike 3 at 94 miles an hour. Runner goes. Hits it through the hole. Heading to third base after that steal and a clutch hit from Pato. He will score. Barthol, and it's now 3-2 in favor of Coastal. Nikolakis. Did that one hit him in the foot? No call from the umpire, and coming in from third, he's saying it hit him in the foot. And the game is going to be tied after this review of this World Series. Caulfield beats it into the ground to second. Barthol, they took time to get it out of the glove, and there's no double play. Dooley seemed to have trouble transferring it, and it's 4-3 Arizona. They get just 1 out.
They're playing for the inning on the road. Yes, I am, because they're the visiting team.
To shortstop, they will get the ground ball out, but because of that contact from Bodine, it's now tied again 4-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Alexander, a little blooper into center. It's going to get down. It's going to bring in the go-ahead run. How about the 2-out magic from the Chanticleers? Sykes hits home. Alexander puts Coastal up 5-4.
And he's a shorter guy and low release point.
This ball roped into right, gonna get down. That's a huge one there. Coming in, and now this one to the wall. A huge double that plates 2 runs. And Coastal Carolina has opened it up and lead it 7-4 as Blake Barthol delivers against one of the best pitchers in the country. Summerhill beats one up the middle, fielded at second, and he was the hero today, Blake Barthol. Coastal Carolina takes game 1 on a game-ending double play. They beat Arizona 7-4.
All ACC center fielder, 3-2. Moore strikes out on the fastball up. And Dax Whitney's got a K to start in Omaha. Blue guy said the record's insane. Breaking ball from Dax Whitney, and he's got a couple of Ks to start. His 2-2. Swing and a miss. 97 to Fan Caraway. Give you the 1-2 from Upcam. Swing and a miss. 98 up the ladder, and it's a couple of Ks for Patrick Forbes. 2-2 from Whitney. Swing and a miss with a buckling curveball, and a 3rd K for Dax Whitney for a 6th time. Whitney's 1-2. Pike strikes out, and this is sick from Dax Whitney. 4 Ks already. His 2-2 to Rose. Swing and a miss. 5 Ks for Dax Whitney on the big stage at the Men's College World Series, and he strikes out the side in the 2nd. 2-2 to him. Perfect with 96. And it's 3 Ks for Patrick Forbes in the first 4 that he's faced. 1-2. Moment met so far for both these guys. A K-strut from Patrick Forbes, and he has fanned 4. Chris, thank you. Dick Davis went around on a breaking ball, and he strikes out. And Dax Whitney has fanned 6 so far of the 7 that he has faced in front of this kid. Strike 3 called. Backdoor breaking ball and 5 strikeouts for Patrick Forbes.
That's awesome. Hence the kick change. Hi.
Dotted fastball and 7 strikeouts for Dax Whitney. He's been pretty good. 2 from Whitney and a strikeout with the kick change. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Dax dials up 95 to leave 2 in the 4th inning. Patrick Forbes 2-1. Gavin Turley on the ground right at Kamayu Neighbors to get a run home. And Oregon State's got the lead in the 4th. It's a first down now. Wilson Weber on the ground past Alisei in the left center. Against the drawn-in defense, Iva Arquette scores. 2-0 Beavers. 0-2. Singer chases up the ladder at 96. And a 6th strikeout for Patrick Forbes. Forbes 1-2. Dotted. 96 from Forbes to leave 2, but the Beavers break through first. Trent Carraway and Iva Arquette got it started with a couple of base hits, and Oregon State's got the lead on Louisville as we go to the 5th. 1-2. Carraway strikes out. 97 up the ladder, and there's 2 down.
Go to the next guy on the list.
Swing and a miss. Forbes fans the duck hunter Gavin Turley and leaves 2, and it's 9 Ks for a fired up Forbes. 0-2 to Monroe. On a line, at short, bobbled by Arquette, and a run scores. 2-1 in the 6th. Swing and a miss. Forbes is fired up. He has fanned 10. Here is 1-2. Reader on the ground to short. Alisei bobbles, and then can't get it out. Singer scores, and it's 3-1 on what could have been a double play ball. On the ground, into the shift, enough to score a run, and Davis is aboard. It's a 1-run ball game in the 9th. Tying run at 3rd for Kamayu Neighbors on a line into center, and this game's tied at 3. Tournament over his 3 years. Turley on a line to left into the corner and all the way toward the wall. Rose cuts it off. Arquette gets the windmill. Alisei's throw, not in time. The Beavers walk it off.
First, 3-1. That missed. It's a walk. A lot of hesitation, but the first run comes in on the 3rd walk of the inning. Dean West touches home, and it's 1-0 Bruins.
The turnaround and the difference for UCLA.
That one is fair, and it's into right field. Good piece of hitting there by West, who takes a big turn. They throw behind him. Oh, and they got him. Heads up play. Dustin Mercer fired one to Miss Stoney, and that aggressive turn cost West. Here's Cholowski. He lays one down, coming in from 3rd. The run is going to score. Cholowski is out, and that's a safety that worked out well as Call comes home, and they add another run.
And 73 RBIs, and what does he do? Put down a safety squeeze.
Martin sends one up the middle. This is going to be good for another run as West comes in to 3rd base, and then trailing to 2nd, and safe at 2nd base.
If that ball is lower and you hit the cutoff guy, not able to take an extra.
Salgado sends this one to right. It gets down. It'll go all the way to the wall. LaVue is in. Martin's going to score and a double. And the Bruin bats have exploded here. It's 6-0. Letting loose on the 0-1. And that one is into right field, and it gets down. Hogarth to 3rd, throw coming in. We have a play, and he is safe. He went right around the catcher, Duggar. And Decker sends this one to left. Coming in is West. Oh, what a catch Dean West in left field dives and prevents big runs from scoring.
76 RBI at the plate. Talkin sends this one to center. Not deep. Weems got it. Watch out. Watch out. They nearly got into each other, but Brennan cuts in front of West. The run will come in for the second of the game on that sac fly from Dan Talkin. He picks up his 77th run batted in. 4 doubles, a .533 slugging percentage. This one beaten into the ground and playing fairly deep to make the play is called. They get one more in. It's now 6-3. To third base goes Talkin. This one beaten into the ground, and on 2 hops, he swings it at 3-1. He brings in another run to make it 6-4, but another out.
Being for this fastball, you can create that.
He got him, and UCLA rides the right arm of Easton Hawk into the winner's side of the bracket. They win it 6-4 over a very game Murray State Racer team.
Hold in the left field by Stanfield, and it drops down, a base hit. Hernandez scores. Curiel stopped himself at third, and LSU strikes first in the second.
Had a good read. The read was fine. That's what's interesting.
This one near the back foot, and Braswell insists it hit him, and it did. 2-0 LSU on a breaking ball that got away from Zach Root.
That we're used to, but LSU's definitely trying to.
Bouncing ball towards short. Aloy, the turn from Kojal. Not in time. Dickinson scores, and it's 3-0. Strikes out against Cade Anderson. First K for Cade Anderson to match the national lead of Liam Doyle, and there's one away in the second. 2-2. Jones strikes out, and the first K for Gabe Gackel, and there's one gone in the third.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. 97 with all kinds of life from Gabe Gackel, and he's punched out 2 in a row. 3 team in the country started out 22-1. Braswell strikes out on a sick slider, and there's 2 down. On the 9th pitch, Gackel fans Pearson with 97.
So even though he's still swinging and missing, he's doing more damage as Logan Maxwell goes down on a top of the zone fastball. Team's Omaha.
Nasty breaking ball from Gackel, who's got 5 strikeouts, and there's 2 gone. And we got the Cobalt out. Cut and a miss, and a nasty breaking ball from Cade Anderson for his 3rd strikeout, and now Cam Kojal bats. He strikes out Iredale, and he's fired up. A disgusting breaking ball strikes out Brent Iredale, and Anderson bookends a 1-2-3 fifth with a couple Ks.
He's getting better, boys, as this goes on. That may have been his best inning. A couple of strikeouts, 4 in the game for Cade Anderson so far.
Here is the 3-2. A heater pumped by Stanfield at 97. 3-2 is cracked down the right field line. High and deep by Robinette, and gone! Arkansas is on the board. First time out of the 9 spot. Anderson comes back with a strikeout, his 5th, and there's 1 away.
In those moments are equally as important as what he looks like on his best day.
Backdoor breaking ball. Mom a little more excited than pre-pitch. 38 pitches. Fastball locks up Michael Braswell, and that is 7 strikeouts for Gackel. The shift on for Pearson. Strikes out. And we got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup as well.
Reason?
3-2. Another fastball, and Gackel is rolling. Anywhere else. Swing and a miss. 7 innings of 1-run ball with Mom watching for Cade Anderson in Omaha. Another strikeout for Gackel at 5 in a row. 10 total on in relief, Chris. His 0-2. Line to the backside into left, and it drops down a base hit. Milam to the plate. Davalon's throw is cut, and it's 4-1 LSU. 0-1. Bouncing ball towards short. Stephen Milam ranges left, and LSU wins it. won the final against Arkansas on this Saturday night.
3 of those 13 times.
A rope into left field, base hit Adonis Guzman. Aaron Walton gets waved around. Zion Rose's throw is cut. The Wildcats have the lead. Mason White is hung up between second and third. They run at him, tag him, and then nobody covering first to get Guzman. But the Wildcats have the lead in this elimination game in the first. 1-2 pitch. Caulfield chops it into right field, a base hit. Guzman scores, and it is 2-0 Wildcats. Team All-ACC, sophomore from Chicago, rolls one up the middle. Diving stab by White, and the flip to get him. Monroe scores to the veteran catcher. Pulled, well struck by Guzman. Rose is back, and it is gone. Guzman goes deep and adds to the Arizona lead. 3-2. Klein on a line, left center field. This one falling fast. Diving catch in left by Easton Breyfogle. For 3. More in the air to center, and Aaron Walton, who backs up, should be deep enough. Garrett Pike tags and scores, and it's a one-run ball game. Walton's throw was inaccurate. But Neighbors stays in second, and it's 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Against All-ACC, Zion Rose. First pitch swinging, flared into right, and that ball is fair! Monroe scores, King right behind him! Louisville leads! Roped into right field by Neighbors. Stop sign for Rose, he runs through it, the throw is cut, and Louisville adds on! The lead's 2. Alex Alicea takes, and now he will run the man back to third. Pike gets hung up. Pluta applies the tag, but dropped the baseball. 6-3 Cardinals. Infield is in. Alicea bunts back to the mound, and a run scores. 7-3 Louisville, and no miss signs that time. 2-2. Backside base hit. Matt Klein in the left. More to the plate. Breyfogle's throw is not in time. Klein is thrown out at second, but it's a 6-run bottom of the 8th inning for Louisville to flip this game and maybe save their season. 2-1. Guzman pops it up into center at Lucas Moore. And a Cards comeback completes. 3-2. Pato gets hit by a pitch, and Coastal Carolina leads. Oh, no. No, they're saying that he moved to be hit by the baseball, so they're saying that that is strike 3, and this is the rule in college baseball. If you are judged to intentionally make a movement to be hit by a pitch, it's a strike. Pulled into the gap toward right center with Talt on the reach. Scores. Barthel right behind him. Mitchell to the plate. And it's a bases clearing double for Kobe Thorndike. 1-2 to Mijos. Locks him up. On a 2-2 from Kleinschmidt. Swing and a miss up the ladder at 90 miles an hour. Jacob Morrison's 3-2. Up the ladder at 94 to fan A.J. Singer. His catcher, Wilson Weber. Barthel strikes out. 1 away. Pulled. Well struck. Right field. Pato's back, and it's gone! Easton Talt unloads to get Oregon State on the board. Homer out of the 9 spot. That is strike 3 called on Caraway. Second K for Morrison. 1-2. Bodine on the ground to second. Through the wickets of A.J. Singer. Dean Mijos scores. And Coastal adds on. Chase is there and caroms away. And Wells Sykes scores. 5-1. Near to match. Swing and a miss. This is the 7th here to Blake and Pato. That is strike 3 called in a similar spot. Pato now makes the full walk. Pulled in the air by Mijos, deep left. Turley on the move, and then one hops off the wall. Thorndike rounds third and scores all the way from first on an RBI double from Dean Mijos.
Not afraid to get deep into the count.
He strikes out, and Jacob Morrison's fired up.
Ball command.
And maybe finding it with a good cutter there to strike out Carraway.
That Oregon State can't solve.
Gavin Turley strikes out, and Morrison is steaming.
6 2/3.
Up the ladder for Morrison, and he's going to no-face this one. Down in the 8th. 1-2. In on the hands. There's a fastball, stroke deep to right, into the corner. Pato on the move, and Pato ran it down and made the catch. Wow! Lifted high in the air by Gavin Turley. That ball at the wall and gone. Gavin Turley goes deep with a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 9th. 2-2. Swing and a miss! The Teal is for real. Another win. 25 in a row for Coastal. Here and for Arkansas this year. Well, cuts and misses there. 92 running away and a strikeout for Isaac Silva. Isaac Silva's 1-2. Runner goes and it's cut on and miss. Isaac Silva bounces off the mound as he bookends a scoreless first with a couple of strikeouts. Conference pick. Strikes out on the breaking ball. First K for Gage Wood. There's 2 down. Gas from Gage. 2 strikeouts in a 1-2-3 bottom of the first, and that looked pretty good.
Stirrup zone? Does he have old school stirrup zone?
Sure does, and he's rolling. He's got his 3rd strikeout already.
Headphones on and maybe go cut the grass for an hour, but it's not been the case. And what has been the case so far is high velocity fastballs from Gage Wood. We're getting exactly what we thought we would get. His 3rd strikeout of the day, and that's a 97 little paint piece on the outside part.
Defensive team pick as far as pitchers go in their conference. Now Chuck Davalon lines one in the left, and it drops down, and Arkansas takes the lead. Robinette scores. Thomas is safe in 3rd, and the Hogs jump on top.
I think breaking ball's coming down on the way here. Oh.
Swing and a miss. A sword and a nasty fastball from Gage Wood strikes out Dan Tonkin, and the fastball's electric. Another 0-2 to Charlie Jury. Dropped in for strike 3, and it's 5 Ks for Gage Wood, who's been gnarly. 2 pitch to Cunningham, and a strikeout again for Wood. 97, he strikes out the side in order and punches out 6. Tech dealt with injury there, and now Murray State. Gas again, 97 at the top of the zone, and 7 strikeouts among 10 batters faced for Gage Wood.
By you.
Swing and a miss. Armed with a fastball like that, Gage Wood can do whatever he wants. He's fanned 8 and now 5 in a row. Gage Wood's 2-2 pitch. On the edge for strike 3 call. 6 straight strikeouts and 9 in total for Gage Wood. Plate appearance.
That's nice right there, huh?
Strikes out Robinette.
Joe, fastballs are actually strikes.
That's a top shelf curveball. That's a strike. It's 7 Ks in a row and 10 total for Gage Wood. 2-2. Oh, just buckles. 11 Ks through 5 perfect innings from Gage Wood. 0-2 pitch. Iredale strikes out, and there's 2 away.
Love that right there, huh?
2 out in the 3-2. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Silva strikes out Robinette and leaves 2 more.
Come on now, Cinderella.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss again. A dozen strikeouts for Gage Wood. Woods 3-2 to Cunningham. Swing and a miss. absolutely electric.
Are you kidding me?
Vahiba Loy on the ground, fair ball past the dive of Garner. Thomas scores. Davalon stops at third. Arkansas adds on with Aloy. 1-2 again. Pulled off the end of the bat into right. Dustin Mercer reaches out, can't make the catch. Davalon scores, and it's 3-0 Razorbacks. Wood, whose 2-2 pitch is cut on and missed. 14 strikeouts for Wood. Wood's 0-2. Up the ladder for 15. 0-2. Sweet 16. One-two. Comes up and in and hits Bermeo to get aboard. And now we're going to get the umpires to come together here.
Well, Ryder Helfrich for Arkansas, the catcher, thought that Bermeo may have stuck his elbow out there.
Arkansas is challenging a call, a hit by pitch. This play is under further review.
The rule is this in college baseball: if the batter is judged to intentionally make a movement to be hit by a pitch, it's a strike. In this case, that would mean a strikeout. So did he intentionally move to be hit?
I mean, you're allowed to turn your back to the ball, aren't you, Ben?
Yes, you are.
I mean, I'm allowed to turn.
But you see that last move right there? He definitely turned. I'm okay with that, but watch the last move. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there.
I just feel like that call stands.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if there is enough there to overturn that.
It's probably one where however it gets called on the field is how it ends up.
That's how I agree.
After further review, the batter's going to be out for being
Wow! 17 strikeouts for Gage Wood, and he's 2 outs away from Gage Wood. Swing and a miss! 18 strikeouts for Gage Wood. The 1-1 is a strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss! Greatness from Gage! A no-hitter! This ball pulled down the line, and no one's going to get there. Tarowski's going to come in. LeVou goes to third. That's a double for Roman Martin, and the Bruins break through and lead it 1-0. 15-year-old, he would go and watch UCLA Bruins games. This one on the ground. It's a diving stop by Dickinson, but no play. And another infield hit. Salgado with an RBI, and it's 2-0 Bruins. He needs an out. 1-2 off speed, slow roller. They got to play only at first. Another run is in, another ball on the infield, and the Bruins' crooked number goes to 3. 0-2, that's going to get through. RBI for Jake Brown, and they go station to station, first and third. Tigers answer with a run. 3 on the left side of the infield. This ball is driven high and deep, right center field, and it is over and gone. A 3-run home run for Jared Jones, and the Tigers grab a lead in the first. This ball beaten up the middle. It's going to get through. Bryant's going to touch third. Hernandez delivers a clutch RBI single on the ground, and LSU's lead grows to 2. It's 5-3. Over there is Roman Martin on the left side. This one is up and in to the center fielder who's got it. Curiel's coming in. The throw comes into second, and an RBI for Milo. They get it done with 2 outs, and now lead it 6-3. Ball hooked, and it is down in front of the net. Salgado in right.
Fry is into third base, standing up is Milo in the middle of the order. Has done it for LSU. Brown delivers with 2 outs. It's 7-3. Dickinson reaches out. Trouble here. If it drops, it's another run, and it will. End of the bat. Daniel Dickinson just drops it in. It brings in Jared Jones, and a wry smile. It's 8-3. On the ground, Dickinson will go to second, and that's all they're going to get. They do get the run in, slowly hit ball, and it's 8-4. 2-2, up the middle, slowly hit, backhanded, no play. So slowly hit that Dickinson didn't have a play on it. It brings in the run from third and Martin. Jones hits a line shot right back up the middle, and there's another runner of insurance, and the plan of the pitching backfires on the Bruins. It's 9-5. On a 2-1, and another one to second. Dickinson is up with it, and the Tigers go to 2-0.
It's a very versatile arm. Arquette strikes out on 93, and there's one away. Another strikeout for Brennan Kutz. Back-to-back against the big bats, Ivar Arquette and Gavin Turley. Brennan Kutz, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ben, if you got him, what do you do?
If you got him, you spin it. And I'll tell you what, Brennan Kutz, yet 3 of them down here in the first inning. Big-time breaking ball and a good start for the senior.
Line drive over Arquette into left field. Louisville strikes first on a rocket from Eddie King.
A little messy from time to time.
And then a sword for a strikeout for Kutz, and the first down the second.
Yeah, his 4th strikeout of day 2.
And Reader. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's the breaking ball again from Brennan Kutz, who leads 2 and has fanned 5. Comebacker. This one ramps up the middle. Ivar Arquette the spin.
Wow! Of the plate yet. Everything's been right out there. Now, right now it's working, so no need to change for him. But every now and then for Kutz, maybe fastball in just to kind of keep him honest. That fastball ended up and see if you can get a swing and a miss. Oh, he went heater.
Up in the zone to strike out A.J. Singer and leave 2 more. At second for Monroe, who goes first pitch swinging. In the air to left. Turley's back, and it is gone! Jake Monroe goes deep with a 2-run shot to add to the Louisville lead. Craig unloads down the left field line, and gone! No stride, no problem for Jacob Craig. Hutchison's 1-2, and Rose pulls it down the left field line. Struck well into the corner. This ball is back, and it is gone. Zion Rose with a solo shot to begin the 4th.
Oh, sitting strike that time.
On the ground to short. Alisea up with it. Kamayu Neighbors turn the pick. Pops out of the mid of Davis. Singer scores, and it's a 1-run game in the 6th inning. Line drive in the right field, a base hit. Kamayu Neighbors, pike to the plate. McIntyre's throw is way offline. Louisville leads by 2, and Neighbors is in scoring position. Monroe gets aboard in front of Eddie King Jr. Goes first pitch swinging as well in the air to center. Klein readies at third. Cannon Reader as the throw cuts. Run scores, so it's in regardless. Singer taps the tag on Monroe to end the inning. It starts with Ivar Arquette. First pitch swinging on a rope to left. That ball is back and gone! Leadoff home run Arquette, and it's a 2-run ball game. Loaded up. Bivens 2-1. Peterson on the ground to short at Alisea through the wickets. Turley and Weber score. This game is tied. 2-1. Eddie King skies it to center. Reeder backs up. That is plenty deep. Alisea tags to the plate. He scores, and Louisville lives!
Then yourself to start.
Aloy, right field, deep. And out of here! Into the bullpen, Vahiva Aloy. And the Hogs, who avoid disaster in the top half, have a 2-0 lead on his 21st of the year. 2-2, drives one, right center field. Brennan going back, it's got Carey. He slides and it's off the wall. Iredale is in, Aloy heads to third, and he smokes a triple and puts the Hogs up 3-0. Next couple of days, that one was weighted on and splintered to left center field. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Iredale, Aloy both in, hands up at second base for Maxwell, and the Lima, Ohio native delivers 2 runs with a double to make it 5-0. That one gets away, coming in, and there will be no play. Sliding in with his hands first to touch home is Kojal. A 6th run for the Hogs. That is smoked into left field. That's going to get down. It's going to plate the 7th run. And heading into second base, trying to leg out a double standing up. And that is a fair ball, and it goes under the glove. Iredale, it was spinning all over the place, and now as he retrieves it, he fires to second, and it got close, but the ball was dropped. McIntyre's going to have to field quickly and throw, and he throws it away. The Hawks are getting sloppy here, and the Bruins got 2 runs on the board from McIntyre. Into the ground, and another run is going to score for the Bruins, and this game will look a lot closer on the scoreboard than it really was. This one to center field, and that will stay up long enough for Thomas Jr. to make the play, and that will end it for the Bruins and their season. And we are set for an Arkansas-LSU showdown tomorrow night.
Mitchell on the ground into right field, the base hit. Bodine scores with Alexander right behind him, and the Shots have the lead, 2-0 in the first. Postseason, 2-2. Thorndike rockets one the same way to right center, back toward the wall, and it's up the wall. Barthel scores, Mitchell on his heels, Payno to the plate, and Colby Thorndike does it again. Lee, shortstop in the 8th spot, who rolls one up the middle into center field, a base hit. Colby Thorndike gets waved around. Lucas Moore's throw is cut, and it's 6-0 Coastal in the first. Dean Mijo's the batter, and he goes first pitch swinging in the air to right, and now they'll plug the gap and get all the way to the wall. Walker Mitchell scores, Colby Thorndike right behind him, and a 2-run triple for Coastal. Eichhoff's 2-0. Davis smashes this one into right center, back to the wall, and it one hops off the wall. Monroe scores, King stops at third. It's an RBI double up the ladder from Teg Davis. And their Gold Glove Award winner. This is roped into right field, base hit, Garrett Pike. King scores, Davis stops at third on a ball into right. Louisville gets one, but nothing more. He's got 7 hits, more than anyone in this event, and he's got another into right field. Davis scores, and here come the Cards. Into left center field, and Barthel traps it in. Alexander scores, and the balk proves costly. 9-3 again. And he gets hit by a pitch, and now it's 10-3, shot to clears.
Fastball, slider, curveball, a little changeup to go with it. It's a little bit different arm angle.
Pulled on a line into right, and Colby Thorndike has another hit. It scores Blake Barthel from second, and it's 11-3, shot to clears. Dominic Carbo to 1. On the ground at Barango, who backs up, gloves, Carbo covers, still wins it. The Teal is for real. 26 in a row. And the Shots will see you Saturday in the championship series.
Backstop got him going.
That's it, called strike 3. He worked quickly, went with a breaking pitch at 84, and he froze Hernandez and left Curiel at third. 115 miles an hour last night, and he gets called out on strikes. Zach Cowan catches Kahui Aloy, and that is his first punch out of the night. Iredale in the on-deck circle. He's gone chasing up and away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cowan. Field is all shaded towards right, and he's gone. Good job by Beidelschiess, and the decision to walk Daniel Dickinson pays off.
Yes, I think that plays.
He got Aloy on an 81-mile-an-hour changeup. Phenomenal pitch. Aloy strikes out.
Skills.
Fry's gone. 4 strikeouts in the game for Landon Beidelschiess. He chased that one, it gets away. And Ryder Helfrich will fire down to first. How about 4 strikeouts in a row and 3 in the inning to get Milam? Want to get right back on the field though, the way things have gone. Ryder Helfrich gets into one to center field. Oh, it's over the wall and a home run as Ryder rides one out. Dead Central takes advantage of the wind, and for the 15th time, he leaves the building and gives the Hogs a 1-0 lead. Player from that team's got to be the host, so to speak. That is in there for a strike. And Kojal is gone. That's strike 3. Good bounce back to punch out Kojal and Aloy after the homer. 2-2 to a dangerous hitter. Swing and a miss. He got him at 94 and up. Couple teams here, and here they are in this situation where one is guaranteed to get into a final and try to win the conference and other championship. How about the settle down job by Beidelschiess after he hit the leadoff man, a punch out, a fly out, and then another punch out. He's got 7 in the game through 4. There, see how it goes. They're getting a very big piece right now from Landon Beidelschiess as he picks up his 8th strikeout. A career high for him. Deep flies in center. Called strike 3. Landon Beidelschiess have a night here in Omaha. A season high 9 strikeouts.
15 home runs allowed on the year.
An 80-mile-an-hour changeup. Aloy strikes out for the 2nd time on the same pitch. He's got 6 punch-outs. The sophomore sends this one to left center. It looks like it's going to get down, and it does. It brings in Fry and Milam, and the pinch hitter, Jake Brown, delivers. The Tigers on top 2-1. And a high bounder to third, to second for 1 to first. No, it's dropped. We're tied, and here comes the run from third. Arkansas now leads it. Jones. Swing and a drive, right field and deep. Going back is Thomas Jr. We are tied! Jared Jones jumps the fence. And we are knotted up here in Omaha in the bottom of the 8th. Net has a very small lead. He's swinging, and that gets through. A diving infielder at third. Robinette is in. Iredale is in. And the number 9 hitter, Justin Thomas Jr., delivers in the biggest spot. This ball is hooked to left field, and a bad read. It goes off of the left fielder's head, Davalon. Both runs are going to come in, and we are tied again. See him there in the foreground. He is the winning run. He does get one to hit. It's off the glove of the second baseman, and here comes Hernandez. LSU is on to the finals. They pitched to Jones, and it bounced off the glove of Cam Kojal. And the Tigers are going back to the finals. Another changeup. He got him swinging. 2. There it is. That's lined back up the middle. Correa will hit third. He'll be waved. Sykes' throw is cut off, and it's the Tigers 1. Coastal nothing on an RBI from Milam, his 13th of this postseason. Spotlight, that's what LSU is. 1-2, he's gone. A nice tight slider there. He picks up strikeout number 1. He lands another one, and after the initial walk, he was able to pick up a punch out of Brown and Jones. He'll like that one though as he chased way out of the zone. And Anderson ends the first 2 innings with strikeouts. Right on the corner, that's Payne. Third strikeout. Last 4 hitters for Flukie on the mound. 0-2 to Mitchell. That's in there, strike 3, right at the top of the zone. And once again, Cade Anderson into the bend but don't break mode. His eyes to try to see where the ball is going. Right at the letters, and Flukie finds it when he needs it. His 4th strikeout, they'll strand Milam at third. He chased one in the dirt. Hernandez will throw down to first. Incognito's there. That's a nasty slider. Strikeout number 5. And now the 4th. Paint on the corner. And Flukie's got the strikeout strut going right now as he picks up number 5. Yeah, he's gone, and another one for Flukie. 2 more strikeouts, his total goes to 6. I had no chance. And there's an example of not having much of a chance. 3, 4 now in a row, 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, 5 out of the last 6.
Gotta be swung right over the top of it. Strikeout 7 for Flukie right now. Seeking shelter. Foul tip or no? No.
Ryan DeBrouwer did not call that a foul ball.
He did not. He called him out on a swing that he missed, and it got away from Bodine. Curiel is going to be the 8th strikeout victim.
You're able to do to slow him down a little.
Cato went fishing. A nasty changeup. Strikeout number 8 on the LSU home run list. He's gone. He blew it by him at 96. Jared Jones 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts. They do it again, 0-2. Pulled, strike 3. Perfect pitch from Anderson. Another base runner and another punch out to end an inning. He got him. A wicked slider slash curveball for a punch out number 10. Popped up, playable, right field. Brown. And a special K performance for Cade Anderson. A complete game shutout with 10 strikeouts. And LSU wins 1-0 and grabs a 1-0 lead in the finals. He chased one there in the dirt, and how about that filthy pitch from Anthony Ionston to start. Another half step on his lead, not going. And a swing and a miss. High velocity 95, second punch out for Ionston.
Well, with Ionston, about every count is potentially a breaking ball count. He throws that curveball or the slider roughly 50% of the time.
Oh my goodness, he just threw Kevin Schnall out of the game. Wow. In the bottom of the first inning, the home plate umpire throws Kevin Schnall out of this game, and down goes an umpire who had come in to get in the middle of things. Believe, guys, this had to do what happened at the end of the top of the first with the third base coach for LSU. This seemed to stem from the first base coach. And then Schnall remarkably gets thrown out of the game. A College World Series game 2 in the bottom of the first. He's come back to whatever was said. They may have just thrown another one out.
You're still out here. Ask me for the warning. You're still out here. I'm not about to ask you for the warning. I know you're still out here. Why can't I ask you for the warning?
He just threw Matt Schilling out of the game, first base coach. doing. He didn't like it. And then now he tells Schnall. And boom.
That's an aggressive, guys. That's an aggressive ejection.
That's too quick. It's just too quick. I mean, you can't hear everything that was said, but at the end of the day, that feels too quick to run somebody and then ultimately two right there.
Good pitch. Ianson's off to a really good start. He's got 3 strikeouts. Both games on the 1-2. And he's gone. How about Ianson's start here? 2-1. This one is hit to left field, heading towards the line. Curiel is over there. He leaps and it's gone! Dean Mijos got it up into the wind, and it kept blowing it towards that corner and over the wall to give the Shants an early lead. Called strike 3 on the corner. He's got 5 strikeouts. Lond arguing. That ball is smoked on a line. He came in. It's over his head. Alexander came in and it drove over his head into second. And just like that, this game is tied on a mistake by Sebastian Alexander. He's gone. He chased up top again. That is 6 strikeouts for Anthony Ianson.
In this inning.
That ball laced into left field. It gets down. Brown is in. Jones hits third. He's coming in, and they have terrorized grand slam situations. Stanfield drives in 2, 3-1 Tigers. Curiel lines one up the middle. It gets down. Here's Hernandez. Here's Stanfield, and Derek Curiel crushes Coastal. It's 5-1. Going to 1-2. He got him swinging. And for Ianson, that is strikeout number 7. Filthy. Looked like he may have pulled the string, and another strikeout gives him 8 in the game. Strikeouts, and it's a 2-2 to Dean Mijos. He's gone. That's 9 for Anthony Ianson.
Customer throughout this.
Oh, this one hit hard to left. Curiel back. Wall. Jumps gone. Just like that. Well, Sykes brings Coastal within a couple. And we got ourselves a game again. Chased it. He got him swinging at 100. This could be 2 and the game. Dickinson, Milam, and that's it. Tiger Town is Title Town again, as the boys bring the 8th World Series title back to the Bayou.